Hello. Welcome to the stream. And it's Romantic Developer. Today we have our 203rd stream on different matter, as always. And let me double check if my stream going well. And to this, I'm just going here. Oh, 1 second. The stream. Okay, looks like it's working. The next thing would be starting our helper, which are my chatbot and something to help my chatbot to be aware of about that stream context. No. Okay. Hello from chatbot. Hello from me. Also, I need to switch off my headphones so I could hear if you set me any comment. Okay, let's go to the news. Yesterday we did some building with some of help of O3 model, and basically we were able to build a lot of cool things. So it's pretty well. Could implement any. I don't think about any. I will test it tomorrow, but usual task like change the interface, implement some functionality, change the database scheme, etc., etc. So it's done pretty cool. As you see in my pictures, it has full interface for input files. It's implemented everything I asked for, like uploading transcript, remote, URL, etc. Also, I just now it has different type of media, which we can see on even on that page. It will show on the top 10, and then it will show look everything else as a full interface, and it's show most 10 recent. And here we can see where we preserve the files, status pending, etc., etc. So everything is here. As well, now it's not the same project. Oh, yeah. That project now in uploads, it put different files into different folders for each user. So it's become slightly more organized. So yeah, as you see, and it's all was possible through that few simple commands I did and implemented what we need. As well, as you remember now for the channels, it can show like for like new functionality for prompts, for editing prompts, for editing the prompts, for creating new prompts, and so well with parameters. It's still just few versions of what I need to do before I can actually try to execute something. But yeah, the next step would be downloading the files from YouTube, transcribing it with Whisper or local service or a remote service. So it also would be some configurations. And then we can execute multiple tasks which are defined in the configs. So we could choose file we want and execute it on the config. Also, we probably need to add config into when we create new file. So we need to add something like config selection, optional of course, if you want to do something or not. So it will help me to build what project we have for free right now at GitHub, where you need to input some text, etc. And commands to execute in browser. in remote on some cloud service, and I'll add more features to that, and it will be much more easily configurable, and many people can use it for like much more simpler, because I'm giving my project to several other persons. They use it interesting, they find it interesting, but they couldn't use it because if they need something, they come into me, so they're not as technical, and that website should be much more simpler to them, I hope. Yeah, probably I build some chatbot which will help them to do all the configurations they need, starting with some default configuration which I also think of. So it all was O3 high model with internet access. So you see, it did a lot of things, including some nice admin stuff. So yeah, which is completely different page rather than those. So it doesn't have that video header, but yeah. Okay, okie dokie. What are other big news for today? I believe the biggest news is deep search, deep research. So if we go to the, by the way, let's do our usual exercise. Let's see if DeepSeek status is available now. Oh, so as you see, API is still feeling very bad. For web API, I believe it's much better today. Oh, it's not DeepSeek. Where's my DeepSeek? Here. Let's start new chat. Let's try to refresh. Hello. What are the most important news on AI scene in period so we'll say February 1st, February 3rd, 2025. Please search, analyze, and summarize. And let's see how it will sync. And so looks like even specifying the search, even if it specifies the search here, it looks like its search is disabled. It's still disabled. So it just provides some technical prediction based on its understanding of 2023. Can you search? And search is enabled, you see. And previously, when you enable the search, basically on any answer, it will try to search something. It will try to search at least 40, 50 sites, websites, some results, and it analyzes them and provides a response based with that bigger context, of course. And right now it's still syncing, so it looks like it couldn't. Okay, but the biggest news, of course, is introducing deep research model here. So OpenAI provided the sources and so on. And by the way, the sources are really clickable in real responses, so it's really cool. It's one score DeepSeek, by the way, they included it here. Voila. I mean, it's good move, but you see, they included it only because O3 mini and O3 high provide much higher score, and of course that research model provides scores that beats them all together, I'd say. So another test on GAEA is like benchmark, public benchmark that, what is that? It's some in some science research, yes. So question across 3 levels of difficulty. Successful of this task required abilities including reasoning, multi-modal fluency, web browsing, and tool use proficiency. So, and of course, you see that deep research pass provided it as an average 72%, which is higher than previous responses, of course. So some graphs, chemistry links healthcare, and they trying to provide how the answer helps them to save some up to 4 hours in chemistry, for example, or linguist again 4 hours. So it's pretty cool to investigate. And some short video about OpenAI. And yeah, of course, some limitation, acknowledges, and what's next. And video of today's video on OpenAI about that. So let's do something very simple here. Let's click deep research, make a plan, create an image. Really? So nice thing that it's come under GPT-4, even if it's not completely GPT-4, it's O3. But let's try to do something meaningful. So we can go to our project, well-known project which we have in GitHub. Let me just say you if you missed somehow. So if you joined just recently, so I'll using that YouTube AI helper project. So it's our project, but probably even go to Python, it would be better. Maybe if we open that, not main py, I'm sorry, but readme. Okay, readme it looks better. So I can insert into the chat. By the way, what is my bot doing? Oh, too lower. Oh, I added something before. Let's fix that issue very fast. So we have our AI client, we have our live chat bot. Let's search to lower. Okay, content. Let us pilot check lowercase content value to no. Okay, probably it's my different language developer problem, because yeah, it's always different functions everywhere: JavaScript, Python, C#, C++, and so many other languages. So you're always lost in how to say the even basic things. That's why Copilot thing is very useful, which you can use for free, by the way. Copilot from GitHub is free for everyone if you will fall under some limits of usage of it. So go and try. Now, let's see, we have our chat ID, and just here we can restart it. We can say Python live chatbot, and we provide that stream ID, and it should be available now with us soon. Yeah, not exactly transcribed everything precisely as you see, but yeah, still pretty good. Okay, interesting. What would be if I'll just copy current address? What if I just go to and copy my my free open source solution for helping video creators and streamers. Oh, really? Again is lower? Haven't we saved it? Control S? Oh, probably, yeah, we didn't save that. And now we're here. Let's just maybe remove my last message and save it the same. So let's test if it will work. And please pick up my message. Okay, received. And it says that yes, we should announce
my free open source solution for helping video creators and streamers.
Streamers. And it's responded us. That sounds interesting. Could you share more details about the open source solution? What feature does it offer to assist video creators and streamers? Okay, so at least it's now yeah, responding. It looks like it's working better than before. We should test it much earlier, but it's fine. Okay, so let's come here again, and we have our terminal, and let's try to execute Python and probably combine not here, it would be prepare query for LLM, and we received combined query. Okay, and now we can go to our ChatGPT and say, here is my code. See, it's still good with context, looks like. Maybe we can save yes for this session. Please turn off for the session. Looks good. Can you please evaluate my code and most recent libraries and advancement in AI tools and propose some cool features and additions to utilize modern word, most recent modern word technologies. Please return this as a list arranged with most important addition by your vision to list. Add details like links to libraries or examples. Provide context how it can improve functionality and value of my product. So let's do some real research. Yes, of course, I probably wouldn't ask that research someone on Fiverr, but let's try to see. Let's copy that. Let's send. Too long. Okay, let's try do something like Control C, start new chat. Let's restart. Nice. Let's click deep search. Let's do that. Advancement technologies. Yeah, I do multiple. You see why I need um, why I need those things here. They help me to write good. Of course, if I review what I've written, I can do better, but yeah, I never care because of these advancements. So let's go to my YouTube helper, and we have that combined for LLM. Probably let's copy that path. Let's click in upload from the computer, and it would be our combined form LLM. Let's see if it will fit. Okay, and we send. So now it's not complaining because it can read from the code, you see, and immediately it can see that primary goal of my project. Any specific advanced libraries you're inspecting. Yeah, it asks me some more information. So let's say I will let you code purpose, features, and leverage. Before I begin, you can specify. Let's go and look my primary goal. Let's just copy. My current goals are let's just say download YouTube video, transcribe long files, improve, process, update, generate, host, perform. My current goals are all about helping my workflows with YouTube videos, like create description or title ideas based on transcribed content. Of course, I am looking to extend capabilities of this tool. What is the wrong? Oh, okay, description. Of course, and why doesn't like this? So you see, it's do so many issues which are so descriptions. What's wrong? Descriptions. Okay, it asks multiple plural form creating. Okay, capabilities, the capability. So you see, it's YouTube. Okay, that was created by ChatGPT, so it's better. Any specific advanced libraries you're interested, like multi-modal AI, voice cloning, real-time streaming improvements? I am looking on all possible advancements. I like idea of voice cloning to create videos in different languages. Real-time stream improvements also looks great, but I am open to all possible new ideas which could be used effectively and bring good effect. Cloud or local. Right now I implemented mix of local execution and using different SDKs to have better results, like OpenAI SDK for completion and Whisper and text to speech. I also discovered local models via Llama, including recent DeepSeek. I am thinking of moving this whole project to cloud to offload it from my local machine and allow more people to use it. I am open to any budget. Let's limit initial budget under, let's say, $500. Just. Do you need anything else? So let's see. I try to reply all the specific question it asked me. By the way, it's a nice thing that without I am asking those questions, it provide me the questions. Of course, you can teach your ChatGPT and say, hey, ask me question until you receive like full picture of this. If I haven't responded on that question, ask me that. But normally it's never asked. If you like normally work with the ChatGPT, whenever you send it a question, it will never ask you nothing else. It maybe provide you not good answers, but it's never try to understand better your intentions. And that model, deep research, it's doing that. By the way, it's for some reason it's disabled now. I mean, I can enable, but like I'm not sure if it's looks like it should take that, because you see research, it's only with deep research, and you can see activity, you can see sources. Right now it's just thinking, so there are nothing here, but so it says that I will research and recommend AI advancements that can optimize your YouTube workflows, introduce new features, also explore cloud-based deployment options within 500 initial budget. I will get back to you with a detailed list of features and enhancements, including potential tools, frameworks, and best practices. And it's starting research. The thing with that research is that actually it's could take about 30 minutes, if not more. That's why it's limited even to highest paying users like Pro model for 100 requests per month, so no more than 3 requests per day. And I understand why. Hopefully they can do it more cheaper, especially with their O3 out. So, but right now it couldn't, like my previous request, which was much simpler. Oh, maybe not so simpler. It was about gathering some information over the internet, which fall under specific requirements, and it took me about 10 minutes. So let's see what it will do today, and we can start with that on my next stream. Probably I need to drop off the stream. It's already 30 minutes. I'll see you tomorrow, and surely I'll share the result of that research. because yeah, if I had more time, of course I could work on something different and some different things, including my program with some smaller model like H3 or 3 high. I call it H3 for some reason, or 3 mini high, because of course it will work in without you looking at it. You don't need to examine this model. It can work, and then it will notify you once it's finished. But yeah, right now I just think, okay, let's give it time and let's see what it comes with. Maybe it comes with some brilliant ideas, who knows. Okay guys, I think it would be it for today. Let me transition to my main camera, and as always you see it's very hot time now. So many models going out every day, starting from last year, finished with 12 days of AI, where they released Sora, when they released O1 Pro models, and really those models are great help comparing to other models I tried before, and they were able to help me solving my very complex task in the my main work field space. It was really helpful. Also, new year, and again new models from DeepSeek. Now February, end of February. Okay, not new year. It's happened maybe a week ago, but then a new mode which is O3, and it's maybe it was after a week or maybe or so, maybe 10 days after DeepSeek release, and it's already only slightly higher than DeepSeek in price, but doing so cool. Of course, maybe not cool in all aspects like DeepSeek did, but DeepSeek, which is for free, which you can download and execute, and DeepSeek you can use in chat interface on their website. It's I couldn't say it's not exactly the same model. It's not exactly the same functionality. They use some internet search, they scrap some results, they prepare those results for the model, they use it to combine proper context with some additional instructions. So we don't know the system prompt, let's say that for that model, and how it gathers the data. And it looks pretty cool, but local models of DeepSeek, they work nice, but not as mind-blowing like DeepSeek on their website. O3 high or O3 medium, of course we couldn't execute them locally, but from what we see also they provide some links, they provide some results. They don't show all that links pass very cleanly like DeepSeek, but I like the results slightly more, especially of O3 high. It's especially for programming task, it's performing really well. For some text working task or some creativity task, it's it's maybe slightly worse than DeepSeek. I use DeepSeek on their website and it's performing slightly better. Some analysis of some page and creating some content based on that page. So something like that. Yeah, and today's deep research, actually it's very cool. First result, even if it's not implemented exactly what I need, but exactly what it asked me for, I still pretty impressed. So let's see in that thing. It's not very specific question, of course, but we provide a lot of information. It would be interesting with what it will come up. So let's see tomorrow. It's still thinking. So I'd say it's probably even not trying to start. So it says I'm refining YouTube AI workflow by integrating modern technologies here, and it's still syncing. It doesn't show the sources, but yeah, probably it will show something in a while. But yeah, it's new advancements, it's new advancement in AI technology, of course, because previously you need to implement some very custom agent, discovery agent or research agent kinda think to implement the same. Now you can do it in one go, which is of course a plus. And hopefully they will allow it for API calls with some time, and it would be a great progress as well for building any AI agent in future. So I think that it. I think that it. I think that it. So we all should learn all the time. We all should learn. We all should be, again, with all this learning, with all this, marathoning in those skills, we shouldn't lose ourselves, and we shouldn't lose our true gift, which nature provided us: our heart, our soul, our kindness, our wisdom, because it's something which AI will not achieve for a very long time, because it's connected with something more than just intellect. So let's keep all of those. Let's keep it in very warm, cozy space of our heart and mind. And yeah, let's at the same time look out for everything new coming up and see how it can improve our lives, or lives of our loved ones, and so on and so on. Of course, in many cases, all of these investments and new technologies come with risks of using not properly, but it's human history. Okay, guys, see you. And I'm drop off-in, and you can find me here tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and hopefully many days after that. See you.